Howdy, howdy, it's the morning, howdy.
Hello guys, today is Valentine's Day and this is the morning howdy. So every morning's just the same. Howdy. So today's topic is, of course, Valentine's Day. And I got a flower for everyone. Alright? All of y'all, I love y'all. Truthfully, I do. I love everybody. Somehow, some way, I'll always find a connection with someone just because we're human. That all brings us closer together, right? Alright. So, I'm gonna talk about Valentine's a little bit. And I have some interesting facts. Some interesting facts. One or two things that you might like. But you're gonna have to watch a little bit to find out. So, I'm gonna tell you some things I like about Valentine's, and I'm gonna tell you some things I don't like about Valentine's. And I'm actually gonna start with the things that I don't like. So one of the things I don't like about Valentine's Day is that people expecting something. And when they don't get what they expect, their feelings get hurt. So there's a day that was been created, and now we all expect something on this day, and when we don't, it's like Christmas with no gifts. It's like we ask for a date and we don't get our date. It's like we try to express our love to someone, and they don't express it back. That's one of the things I don't like about Valentine's Day. It's kind of cringy to me, because there's so many people out there, they love someone, but it's just another day. In my opinion, just like Christmas, just like a birthday, it's just another day. And all those things that you're expecting for this day should be putting out every day. You shouldn't show your love just on Valentine's Day. And you shouldn't expect all this stuff just to happen on Valentine's Day either. It comes to a time of expectations. And whenever we expect something and it doesn't happen, we get upset. It's like our dad promised us something, that we were going to get a car on our 16 and we didn't get a car. We get upset. But think about it this way. We turn 16 and we don't get a car. Think about all the people, hundreds and billions of people before us. There wasn't even a car to begin with. So if you ever get a car from anyone that you didn't pay for yourself, be the most thankful you could ever be, because that is an amazing, amazing machine. And we don't think about it sometimes. We grow up in an environment that's so peaceful. We don't appreciate it because we grew up in it. We never had the other side of it. And since we've all grown up, everyone who watches this video, there's always been a Valentine's Day. It's originated since like the 14th century, and I saw something that said to the 6th century. I don't know exactly when, but it all started around like it was during like the festival, right? It was around this time, and it was around blah blah blah. I'm trying to look up the facts. Well, they used to hold this festival, right? It was the Love Day. It's been around for a long time. The middle of February, the coming of spring. They would celebrate this. Let me tell. I just gotta put this out there. Here's an interesting fact, and I'm gonna read it as I see it. So you can look it up yourself. Okay. Some trace Valentine's Day's origins to a Christian effort to replace a pagan fertility festival that has been dated as far back as the 6th century BC. See, 6th century. During the festival of Lupercalia, or Calia, Roman priests would sacrifice goats and dogs and use their blood-soaked hides to slap women in the streets as a fertility blessing. According to legend, women would later put their names in an urn and be selected to be paired with the man of the year. I don't know who the man of the year was. And if you were the man of the year, it's probably about like being the prom king, prom queen. But I guess for the ladies, whatever they used to do back in the day, we only got smarter and we don't do it now. And someone would, during this time, someone would say that was so stupid, but so many stupid people were doing these things, like the Aztecs would sacrifice humans to the gods. People know that's kind of stupid. If you were to look at it today, we all know it's stupid. But they believe certain types of things. Someone did it one day, and they spread their wisdom, their science, bro science as I like to call it. And some people start to believe that that's the thing you're supposed to do. So I don't need to read this part. So they say the first Valentine was a man captured in prison during a war. And he would send letters to a lady. But he would never be able to see the lady because he ended up being a prisoner for over 20 years. But he would send the letters to her. And that would be the first documented, recorded Valentine. Okay? I don't remember when. Let's see. I don't know. But it's interesting. It's interesting the fact what people used to do around those times and how they celebrated it. And how we celebrate it now. Now it's all about gifts. It's all about chocolates. It's all about teddy bears. And if you receive these things, you're happy. And if you don't, you could kind of question, why didn't I get anything? Why does no one love me? But no, it's not like that. You know the people who love you. And if they don't give you something, it's no big deal. It's just another day. They didn't give you anything yesterday. Why should they give you something today? Just like in Christmas. You're asking for stuff all year round, and then you ask for the biggest things in Christmas and you don't get it. You wonder why. It's the same concept. I don't want people on Valentine's Day to be sad. I'm saying this because I want people to not be sad, to not be worked up because they don't have a Valentine's, or they're the ones they gave a flower to didn't want their flower. You know what I'm saying? No one should be getting sad. It's just another day. Nothing changes. It's a holiday. You know what a holiday is? It's created. It's not something we were born with knowing. And so we fall into these trends, these traps. Some people would call it to a trap. That's just the best way I'm going to phrase it for now. And then we're so worked up and it hurts us. We get affected by these things. And we shouldn't. We should be mentally and emotionally stronger than that. And I'm not saying we should stop the holiday. It's a good holiday. Spreading love. There's a time, the beginning of spring, the starting of life. The flowers start to grow back. It's a good thing. It's a good concept. I like the concept. It's a good one. I probably would have made it myself. But the whole fertility thing and goats and sacrificing and slapping people, I don't think I would have done that. But if you didn't know that and you're hearing me now, you think I'm bullshit, go look it up. I swear. I'm reading it myself. It's crazy what people used to do for love. And people will still do crazy things for love. All the time. But the thing about love, guys, is that it should come at the right time. Yeah, you put in the effort. But you don't go all out. Because there has to be when it comes to love, that's the time balance is the right word. Because you can't be obsessed with someone and expect the same to happen back. And it's just not how it works. It's just like, for most guys, you've all had that one dream girl, and we've all had our heart broken. You can't, that's the one thing you can't force on anyone. You can't force someone to love you. You could, technically you could buy people out. People will accept gifts, and people will love people for that. Everyone's different. But if someone doesn't love you, man, no gifts can change anything. It's the balance. And when you become obsessive, that you override the balance. You gotta keep it at a right level. You gotta let the wave, man. It's the wave of the ocean, the push and the pull. You love someone more one day and they'll love you more the other day. It's just the same concept. Not every flower blooms whenever we water it. When we water a plant, it doesn't have to grow if it doesn't want to. We can't force it to grow. You know what I'm saying? We can set everything in line for it to grow. We can prepare it. But if it's not ready to grow, it's not going to grow. I had a cactus and I took care of it, but it didn't want to grow to the way I wanted it to. I didn't force it. But that's the concept I'm trying to give y'all. And no one should be getting sad over this. No, I don't want people being depressed because they don't have a Valentine's. There's so many. Look, I used to be one of those gullible guys, man. I used to try I would think a pretty girl something, and I would try. There's nothing wrong with trying. But why do you wait until Valentine's Day? To me, it kind of seems cheesy that you would wait until the day that all of this is happening. It's like, you already know other people are going to try, so why not try before that day? You're not thinking it right. When you really think someone's valuable, you tell them right then and there. You don't wait until a specific day. That doesn't make sense to me. And it shouldn't make sense to you. Because it's just another day. And if you wait until a certain day, you're wasting the day. You're not using the full potential of your day. So come on, guys. We all know we have those people who love us. So why not focus on the people that we know that cherish us and make sure their praise valuable if you're celebrating this day? Don't go out looking for the one that you know that's not going to give you gifts back. Why are you going out for them? Know the people that love you. Know the people that care about you. And show them that you know they care and that you care about them. That's the point. That's really the point, in my opinion. That's the good thing about Valentine's Day. It's a day that says, it's every other day, right? Every day is just the same. It's just another day. But it's like it's okay to tell your dad you love him this day. It's okay. It's like, it makes everything okay. It makes it seem not too much. It makes the day, you really get to express it without it being weird or too much or anything like that. It's just that day. And I think that's okay. I think more days that should be celebrated, that we cherish the ones we love, is good. But we should be cherishing them every single day. But we can't go all out every single day. It's just too much. So I guess it's okay to have the day, in my opinion, because we don't cherish the people we care about every day like we should. So it's like kind of like a reminder. It's a reminder that we should be doing these things. That we should be keeping the people we love close. And yeah, give them a gift. But you don't have to give them a gift at the same time. You know what I'm saying? The chocolates, the whole chocolates thing, the whole flowers, that's not something that was started from the beginning. That's something we adapted to. That's just something we developed over time to find another way to show that we care about them, to show that we like them. We give them chocolate, something they like, right? We take a little bit of time of our day to buy something, to make something, to show that you're there for them. And if they don't think you're the same, then give the gift to someone else. Like, come on. There's someone else who loves you more than the person you're trying to impress. Love is not an impression on others. Love is something that is developed with trust. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that, you'll be there for them. It's not, I'm going to have to sleep with you. That's not what love is, man. Love, it's just look at your parents, man. Look, that's what love is, man. Making sure someone grows. Making sure someone's not hungry. Making sure someone feels good. I guess that's like the good and the bad, isn't it? Take someone out for some coffee. What's wrong with that? Show them you love them, give them some coffee. Nothing's better than drinking some coffee. I'm telling you, I love coffee. No one ever wants to say, hey, let's go out, let me buy you some coffee, let me make you some homemade coffee. No one would ever do that besides my grandparents. No one. Because I know they cherish me, and I'm gonna end up by getting them a card. They got me a card, I'm gonna get them a card. Their card said, I love you to pizza. It was a picture of a pizza, and it said, I love you to pizzas, with an S, so pieces. That's the way you're supposed to read it. I love you to pieces. And it was a pizza. Get it? I love you to pizza, pieces. Ah, you get it. Yeah, no, I thought it was awesome. I don't really eat pizza that often, so I thought it was pretty cool. It's a cool little Valentine's Day card. But there's one time I bought a teddy bear, like a $60 teddy bear for someone, and they didn't even really appreciate it. So why am I spending my money? Yeah, I showed that I cared, but I could have showed I cared in a different way. Knowing that I'm throwing my money away on someone. That's not a real, it's a sign, but what's the most genuine way? What's the most genuine way? That's where you should be focused. What's the most genuine way you can do something? And that's not by waiting until Valentine's Day. It's by showing someone every day. Just saying hello, how are you doing? Often. Not every day. You don't have to do it every day. Some people don't want to hear from you every day. But showing you're still thinking about them, showing that you still care, showing that you care about their health. That's how you really care about, that's how Valentine's should be. Every rose comes with a thorn. That's what they say. Every rose comes with a thorn. Just think about that concept. Everything that we want pretty comes with something that's going to hurt us at the same time. There's going to be a little thorn in it, Nothing is as pretty as it seems, but that's what we should know. We should know that. We should know these things. You like my shirt? My little jacket? I wore it just for today. I was like, man, I'm not going to wear this jacket till Valentine's Day. Someone's going to notice it. But, yeah, man, just try to take care of the people that love them, and the people you love, just try to take care of them. Vice versa, push and pull. There's always a balance in it. When you love someone, you should never really unlove someone. That's not how love works. When you love someone, man, for who they are, and because what I find the most complicated thing is that people stay in love with someone even though they hurt them so much, they still love the person. And that's one of those loves that's the most complicated to me, because someone can do so much to you but you'll still love them. And the question is, can you unlove someone you really truly love? Yeah, you can. You really can. I've done it. I've had a crazy ex before, you know what I'm saying? It's happened. But when it comes to like family, can you unlove a family member? Yeah, you can. You can. It's your choice. It's your decision. It's your feelings. You're the own maker of your own emotions and your own feelings. You have control of them. You choose. It's your choice. And you say, I can't. Yeah, you can. But you have to try harder. It's like a concept. Someone doesn't want to go into the gym because it's not them. It's not used because you didn't try hard enough. You didn't want to fall in love with it. We don't always fall in love with the people we fall in love with. It just kind of happens. You have to work on it. You know what I'm saying? Not every marriage lasts forever, but marriages, there's always a bumpy road, but you find a way through the bumpy road. You always find a way to the other side. We always have to find the way to the other side of these things that we know that we should be, following. We should be loving everyone. If we don't love someone, you know what I'm saying? And we know they love us, find a way to love them. For who they are. But you don't have to fall in love with them, but love the person who loves you. We can't all love everyone because we don't know everyone. And there's some bad people out there that's impossible to love, but we can still love them as a human being. To know that there's something wrong with them and that you wish you could do something about it, but you can't. That's the type of love that we should be having for people. There are murderers out there. There are really bad people. But we should still love them. To know that if we could change them, we would. I wish I could. But I can't. I never ever meet these troubled individuals. And some of these individuals, there's no helping them. There's something wrong. And if I could, I would. That's the type of love we should have. And we should be sharing that with others. Everyone should find a way to love. No one should be a hateful person. If someone doesn't want to love everyone, man, you can't force them to love. Like I said in the beginning, you can't force love on anyone. But you can at least try to share the knowledge. Wisdom is for everyone. Okay? Love is for everyone. But it's a choice. It's a choice. And we all make choices. Alright, guys? I just wanted to make this short. I hope everyone's having a great Valentine's Day. All of y'all, don't eat too much chocolate. Don't hold your rose too hard. It's gonna hurt you. There's thorns on a rose if it's a real one. Don't be giving fake flowers to people, man. Actually, if you're gonna give a flower, give a real one, man. I never liked the fake flowers. That's just me. That's just my own opinion, alright? But anyways, I hope you have a good day. Like and subscribe. You know the deal. Until next time, guys. Howdy, howdy.